Hey there, this is little Elsie. Elsie's exercise for everyone. How are you this morning? Today is Wednesday. It is May the 8th, 17th. I'm always writing little notices at work, so I'm always a day ahead of myself. But I was reading yesterday about in Ephesians. It's something really great to read. I thought it's Ephesians 3, and this page just turned right on me, but it was just saying how Christ said that he was praying. Ephesians, I think it was Paul, was praying um, that you may have pray that Christ will make his home in your hearts through faith, and I pray that you have your roots and foundation in love. That's all the religions, right? And he said that he was saying that may they have the power to understand how broad and long, how high and deep is Christ's love. I thought that was beautiful. And it made me think of the cross. How broad and long and high, or what is it? Broad and long and high and deep is Christ's love. Yes. May you come to know his love, he says. Um, he said, although it may not be fully known, although it can never be fully known, and so be completely filled. But he said, come to know his love, so be completely filled with the very nature of God. To him who, by means of his power working in us, is able to do so much more than we could ever ask for or even think of. And God be the glory. He just talks, and that's Ephesians 3, starting around 16 or 14, you could start. The love of Christ. So I thought that was nice. So I wanted to share that with you this morning. In a big hurry. My truck has been broke down, and so I've had to depend on other people for rides, and so I'm having to rush. But go ahead and plank it. We're gonna just do some basic exercises today. Um, this is I wanted to read. Okay, so anything that immobilizes you, gets in your way, keeps you from your goals, is all yours. You can throw it away anytime you choose. Okay, so when you think you got all these things that are getting in your way, just throw them away. The obstacles. Okay, so all right, let's do 25 sit push-up. We're gonna do your basics today, huh? So let's get started and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's take a little break. Child's pose. And 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So when you think of the cross, just think about what I said about Christ's love being broad and long and high and deep. It's a nice thought, isn't it? All right. Let's see. Go ahead and plank again. What you must do to move yourself into the mental framework for miracle making is just to let go. Just surrender. All right? Don't have to make it very hard. Life, I think the biggest things I've ever accomplished was really easy for me to do. It wasn't a big deal. And that's important to remember. Sometimes we think it has to be hard and hurt, and so it really doesn't. Okay, our best accomplishments should be kind of flowing and easy for us to do. Go ahead and stretch forward. And go ahead and wiggle your toes. Let's wiggle our ankles. My ankle's still really bad, so I was trying to give it a little break. And then the other way. While we're sitting here, let's go ahead and do our legs lower up and down. 1, 2. Let's just go up and down, okay? Tummy's in. Good. Let's do bicycles. And here. Good. All right. So we'll for our arms. Push-ups here. Tummy's in. Push it up. Breathe. Let's do 12 more. That's good for your back triceps, or your back of your arms there. Oof. I'm about to lose count. All right. Oof. Whew, felt that. All right. I sit here, do butterfly, and just bend over. Good. Let's go ahead and stand. And I want you to do, let's do some squats. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Let's grab our foot here. Pull it up behind you. Grabbing your foot. Pulling it up in. Let's balance. Good. Other side. And balance. Stretching it in. Pushing your hip forward. Your left hip. The hip that your foot's up with. Feeling that stretch, huh? Go down. Once you believe in yourself and see your soul as divine and precious, you will automatically be converted to being who you create. Be converted to a being who can create a miracle. All right? Are you holding it here? Can you imagine? If we thought of each other as a soul that's divine and precious. Another thing that helped me was to look at everybody as a vessel, a precious divine vessel. Can't even say it. Let's practice our splits here. Let's split. Imagine if we walked around, a sacred vessel. Can you imagine if we looked at everybody, and ourselves too included, that we are sacred vessels? What a wonderful, beautiful thought, because we are. We are. We're a sacred vessel for God, because God lives in each one of us. We are made from Him. We all started and came from Him, from God. He made us. So those are nice thoughts, huh? Let's do the other leg. I wanted to read on YouTube. There's a, do your left leg here. There's a man named Sammy Muka. I can't even say his name, but the show is called I've Been There. No, wait a minute. On living with depression and suicidal feelings. I was watching that, and someone had committed suicide. And as all of you may know by now, I had a brother commit suicide. And in 2000, I think it was 2004. But anyway, you know, somebody else was saying about that person, well, he shouldn't have done that. Yeah. He said, and the guy said, he shouldn't have done that, you know, and you know, the guy was being kind of judgmental and critical. Go ahead and stretch here, and this leg can be bent. Just stretch forward and hold it. And this other guy that was talking, Sammy, said, you should say, well, since you haven't, because, you know, because the guy said, I've been there, and he shouldn't have done that. He should have committed suicide. And that's what the guy said. And that other guy said, this is what you would say to someone like that, you know. Go ahead and stretch. Let's sit in a second here. And just bend forward, okay? Really far. Just stretch and hold it. Little pain, no gain. He said to say, since you haven't committed suicide, you haven't really been there. And since you are here and in the same here that I am, I'm going to tell you that every single thing you say can either be positive or negative. Both will have an impact on me. And the tone by which you say it will make sure it will live in me long after it's been said. Then he gave two extreme, you know, then he gave this man that was said, then he gave two extreme choices of what they do to him. He said, now he was telling the audience, get in touch now with your judgmental side, harsh side, and just point your finger at me and go zzz, zzz. And then he said, get nasty, everybody, get nasty. And he said, he started hitting, he had a stuffed animal next to him. And he started hitting that stuffed animal real hard. And it was a big giraffe. And he started stepping on it and everything like that. And that was his showing the negativity. When negativity, someone gives us how it can affect him and how it can affect others. You know, that's what he was saying. And it says, it stays long after it's been said, okay? He said, it stays long after it's been said when you say negative stuff. Then he told the audience, he says, I want you to give me your most compassionate sense of being, a gentle hum. And he ended the show. He said, even if you don't like me, that is better because it's not about me, but about you. And he said, this is what happens. And he starts to hug his giraffe. Nothing is said after this, and he just starts hugging and hugging and hugging and loving his giraffe. And the whole audience claps and applauses. And the point had been made that when we show love and compassion to others, that will stay with others long after. But we can also have the negative effects. And he did say, though, the negative voices is just really a compassionate voice that has lost its way. And I believe that too. You know, when we get not nice, sometimes we've just lost our way. So, but I wanted to say that just to help you remember that what we say, our words can affect others. You all have a blessed day. And I'm going to say aloha. aloha, just is saying peace and goodness and out to you, okay? So God bless. Talk to you soon. We got a little exercise in. Yoo-hoo! All right. Take care.